Hey everyone, welcome back. Gonna have me a little tea. This is my last packet of that y'all sweet tea. It is so good. Look at this. Look at this cup. It says, I can't even see it. Randy's Tavern. I think it says Randy's Tavern on it. Got the window open. It is so nice out today, so I'm enjoying it. So I'm sorry you're gonna have to just tolerate the noise. That is farming equipment. They're like going crazy this time of year. I bought this several years ago for my husband. I made them specifically, had them specifically made for him. But don't look back there. See back there? Right there. Olivia's packing up. Tomorrow's moving day. Little mama here is about to grieve herself to death, but we're not going to go into that. We're going to keep this happy. But anyway, I bought these many years ago for my husband for Christmas. It was a Christmas present. One of the Christmas presents that he got, but he always loved it back then. You know, when we were younger, you know, he liked to drink his beer occasionally, and I just thought that was really super cool, so I bought those. But that's what I'm having my tea out of today. That is so good. I gotta order some more of that. And from what I see, they now have peach, so we're gonna try that as well. I always make it my little trusty, this is actually a margarita pitcher, but that's okay. I'd rather have a margarita though, but we're gonna have to sell for tea. It is lunchtime here in my little homestead. So what we're gonna be making today is something very simple and easy. I don't have very many groceries. I haven't been at the groceries lately, so we're gonna make something delicious to eat with things that I already have on hand. Now we're gonna make of course it's gonna be pasta because I love pasta. So we're gonna use some tomatoes, some basil, some garlic, some butter, some olive oil, and what else? Maybe a little bit of heavy whipping cream, you know, to make it nice and creamy. And what else? What else do we use? Oh, some Parmesan cheese, of course. Of course. Got some water going on in the background right there, just a small pot, because we're just making enough maybe for a couple servings. Well, that's what I always say, but it always ends up being more, you know. I should have lunch or dinner for a couple days. Anyway, what we're going to do is, I've got some linguine, that's what I have on hand. I've also got a little bit of, just a little bit of shells. I got a little bit of everything, but we're going to use the linguine today because I need a little bit more of it. You can use anything that you have on hand. You do not have to use, you know, the linguine. You can use fettuccine, you can use spaghetti, you can use any other type. You can use those little bow ties, you can use shells, you can use elbow. Anything your heart desires, anything that you already have in your kitchen. Getting a little ahead of myself here. I wanted to get some garlic chopped up first, but guess what? I didn't do it. I got busy talking about that tea. So we're gonna go ahead and chop some garlic up real quick. It won't take long. It won't take but a minute. Let me take you down here. We'll just do it right here by the stove. We're gonna give, that's a nice big clove. Let's go ahead and get this chopped up. Go ahead and turn my tomatoes on about medium. If you have the whole tomatoes, you can use the whole tomatoes. If you have the regular tomatoes, you can use the regular tomatoes. I'm just using the petite dice because that's what I have on hand. If you have the whole tomatoes, you might want to give them just a little bit of, you know, smishing between your fingers, smushing between your fingers. I'm going to go ahead and get this nice and chopped. I don't care if it's a little big. I like a little bit of garlic, a little bite of garlic in my mouth. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. Come on, water, start to boil. All right, I'm gonna add a couple things here to this. Now, I wanted to saute my garlic up first a little bit, but I got ahead of myself talking about that margarita that I didn't get, so hey, it is what it is. We're gonna make it work. Anything, you know, you can't really screw up a recipe. Well, you can, but not when it comes to pasta. Got about 2 tablespoons of butter I'm going to throw in there because butter goes with pasta, right? Add a couple little drizzles of olive oil as well, because olive oil goes with pasta. Just going to let that butter incorporate into the garlicky tomatoes. I probably should have used a bigger pan. I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. I had an amazing Mother's Day. All my kids came over. We're gonna just pinch off some basil and put in here. You don't have to cut it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So good. I love fresh basil. I got my garden planted. Actually, I bought some raised, I didn't buy them, my husband bought them for me, some raised garden beds, and I got those planted up. I'll take you out there in just a few minutes and show them to you after we get some lunch going. Wow, that smells so good. Give that a stir. I love basil and tomato together. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And garlic, of course. We're going to bring these up to a boil and let them cook for a few minutes. Let's add a little bit of fresh pepper. Or a lot. I like a lot. I don't know what it is about pepper, but I love pepper. If you want to throw in some crushed red pepper flakes, you go right ahead. But I think I'm going to skip that this time. And just a little bit of salt. Let's add some salt back here to our water. And that should be coming up nicely here shortly. Just get everything incorporated. Oh, man, that smells so good already. Very simple. Very simple today. Got my quick and easy tomato basil pasta sauce going here. Now I'm going to add in my linguine. Now don't break it. Just push it down in there. I like slurping my pasta. It'll go. Just keep working it. Get down in there. Now, if you want to throw in a little seafood at this point in time into your tomato sauce, you certainly could do that. You could do some lamb, some oysters, some shrimp, some scallops, anything you wanted to do. Let's give that a stir. All the way, guys, all the way in there. All right, we're just going to cook this for about 8 or 9 minutes, just till it's nice and al dente. We're going to finish it off in the sauce here that we're making. We're going to bring that back up to a boil. We're going to keep our eye on it so it don't boil over. Oh, did you hear that? That's one thing I love about making pasta, because you can just throw a quick and easy, really 5-star dinner together, lunch together, in just a matter of minutes. Alright, it's a good one now. We're going to let this cook just until the pasta is just about done. Then all we're going to do is add our whipping cream. That's it. Tomatoes are breaking down nicely. The sauce is actually thickening a little bit, which is perfect. And here I am fumbling with this heavy whipping cream. Good Lord. I can't get it open. I'm going to use my little fork here. Hopefully I don't stab my finger. Dang on, I didn't think I was going to get that open. We're going to add just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Not a whole lot, just enough to Add a little extra flavor. Give it a stir. Are you seeing the color of that? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I'll turn it up just a little bit more. Turn my pasta off, and we're just going to add it right to the sauce here. Try not to make a mess. Look at that. A little lunch. That's all I said. And I want you to look how much is in there. That's a lot. That's enough for our whole family for dinner. That's just how I roll, though. You know what? I wish I could find my tongs. I don't know where my tongs are at. Probably they're packed in Olivia's one of her boxes. Let's add a little bit of the pasta water to it. Just a little bit. That don't sound good, does it? We're gonna go ahead and turn it off. I need my tongs. All I have is my baby pear. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Just get that pasta down in all that deliciousness. I swear that looks so good and it smells amazing. Let's go ahead and top it with some Parmesan cheese. And as always, use as much or as little as you like. Let's go ahead and serve us some up. Oh, look at that. It's nice and creamy. I'm going to need some tomatoes with it. Get a little bit of that sauce in there. Scooch. Scooch. Oh, look how lovely that is. A little more cheese for me. And a little more basil. And look at that. Beautiful. Try to get a bite of everything. It smells so good. I love the smell of basil. Let me tell you something. Sometimes dishes with the least amount of ingredients are the best ones. That's amazing. That garlic is coming through. That basil's coming through. And it's just hitting. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy my lunch. And while I'm doing that, you go ahead and get you some of this on. So easy to make. I'm sure you have everything at home already. If you don't, you need to run out and get it. You know I love you guys very much. I appreciate you. I hope you like this recipe. Make sure you go down to the join button here on my channel. Join my channel. That way you can become a part of In the Kitchen with Sandy. You have your own little special emojis when you make your comments, and it helps us out here. And we greatly appreciate it. You know I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.